What's good? We back. This your boy CJ Goodfellow in the Boxing Clinic. You dig? Shout out to the LDBC one time for the one time. Shout out to the YTBC. Everybody that's on that boxing grind. You dig? And this is the final thoughts and slash weigh-in review for Willie Monroe and Billy Joe Saunders. And if you haven't heard, Billy Joe Saunders' son punched Willie Monroe in the nuts, and then as you see, kicked him in the nuts at the weigh-in. And Frank Warren's face is priceless. And I'm like, is this really real? You know, that's what I'm saying to myself. And apparently it was. I thought it was staged at first. I'm like, no way. And Willie Monroe has been very respectful to Billy Joe Saunders, and Billy Joe Saunders has been very disrespectful to Willie Monroe. You know, part of building the fight up, good guy, bad guy. And a lot of people in England don't like Billy Joe Saunders, man. You know, we used to call him Billy Ho Saunders in America. A lot of people in England don't endorse this guy. This guy's really a piece of shit, man. You know, to let his son do this and then not chastise him or put him in the place after doing this. And basically, by not doing anything, condoning this behavior by his son. Now, if Willie Monroe would have did this to him, this shit would have been an outrage. You know, people would have been, oh, Willie Monroe's raising the thug and all that other shit. And but it is what it is. Willie Monroe gonna have to, put on Billy Joe Saunders, man. He really gonna have to. I think Billy Joe Saunders is the more seasoned fighter. I think Monroe's a more athletic fighter, but I think the more skilled fighter is Billy Joe Saunders. Just because his son did something so heinous, doesn't change my pick. You know, same thing with Adrian Broner, Mikey Garcia called him a monkey. Don't change my pick. You know, I just see a fragile minded green guy in big fights like this in Willie Monroe. Seemed like he wanted to cry at the press conference. He couldn't handle the pressure with the verbal skills. How you gonna handle the pressure when them things thrown at you? And that's just how I look at it. I just don't think he's mentally strong enough. I think it's gonna be a close fight, but I just think he needs a more experienced trainer. That can really, bring out the best in him. He has so much potential inside himself and Willie Monroe. It's a lot of potential there. He should have more than 6 knockouts. Trust me, this guy can punch more than his record is indicating. You know, he just don't know how to sit down and generate that power from the floor up. I talk about that all the time. And he's just, a slick fighter, a boxer, mover. And he's always moving while he's trying to punch. And if he learns how to sit down and kind of incorporate that into a slick style, he'll be a way more dangerous fight. And if he was seasoned, he'd blow Billy Joe Saunders out the water. But Billy Joe Saunders is seasoned. He's fought more recently than Willie Monroe. I think a lot of people mention that. I didn't know that. The last time Willie Monroe fight was 9-16. Last time Billy Joe Saunders fight was 12-16. And we just gonna see. Both guys made weight. And, this kid basically stole the show, and it's going to make this fight get that much buzz. And if you don't know, this fight will be streamed on YouTube on Banner Promotions channel. And if you can't find it, hit me up on my YouTube wall or inbox, whatever y'all do, Facebook, inbox, I know what it is. I seen you the link. I found the channel. I subscribed. Banner Promotions. It should come up. You see Ruslan Provodnikov and a whole bunch of other Banner promotion boxing stars. And I think the fight kicks off about 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in America, so you just check your local listings to get a more accurate time as well. And I'm definitely doing a Calvin Smith prediction video today. I've been bullshitting, had a little incident going on today, so I'm a little bit behind, but most definitely, man, I'm gonna get to that. But most definitely it's a high day for boxing tomorrow. If you're into college football as well, it's another high day for that. It's a great sportsman weekend. And I just hope Willie Monroe gets it done. It's different, telling you guys, oh, this is who I want to win. I never do that. As far as my prediction video, I just give you a strategic thought and what my mind tells me, what the film shows me, and what I think. Never give you anything with my heart. And but my heart wants Willie Monroe to do it because Billy Joe Saunders is truly an asshole, man. I was one of his supporters before he started pulling that fuck nigga shit. Excuse my French. And now this is just going too far now, man. He was, it was all cute, going up to the promotions. Him talking shit. He was a quitter. This is not in my blood, or this is not here, no, there. Just talking shit about him, But now Willie Monroe got to show that he got that dog in him. If he go over there and win that title in the UK, then I think he jumps over a mental hurdle and breaks through as an American, prize fighter. I think that's what's ahead of him, and bigger and better things. And I think a confidence boost from himself. And him coming back still looking good, able to move and box and have his legs and have his speed after getting in a brutal beatdown versus Triple G just tells me that this dude is resilient. But mentally, he seemed a little fragile leading up to this fight. But it's his time, man. It's got to be his time, man. In his mind, it got to be his time. He got to overcome this. And if he overcome this, he can overcome a lot of things in the sport of boxing. And a lot of money is in fights are in head of him. Excuse me, is in head of him. I'm tripping. I just got into an incident at work. I got fucked up, so just trying to take my mind off of it. But most definitely, man. I was a Billy Joe Saunders fan, but I can't do it no more, man. After this shit, man. I like his style of fighting. Like I said, people ask me what you think about him and Golovkin. I just think I just didn't think he was offensive enough to beat Golovkin. He can beat Canelo. But I don't think he will, especially if Canelo beats Triple G. Canelo probably massacre him at that point because he'd be showing some things that we didn't know he had. But like I said, my prediction, if you didn't see the prediction video, check the archives I did on Monday. I picked Billy Joe Saunders, unanimous decision, controversial decision. I think it's going to be close. It's a lot of bullshit going on in English, a lot of bullshit going in America when you're talking about scoring. So I'm just saying controversial, but I think Billy Joe Saunders will eke it out. Unanimous decision. We out.